Hey there, YouTube fam. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Cam Cullen. Today, we're bringing you some adrenaline-pumping action from our recent RC car truck race at the Insanity Racetrack. Get ready for some high-speed thrills and epic showdowns. This RRLRC presentation is brought to you in part by A-Main Hobbies, your off-road RC headquarters, Top 3 RC, innovative RC race products, and by Naughty Boy RC. Keep it naughty. The competition was fierce as our 23 drivers battled it out on challenging twists and turns of a new-look Insanity Racetrack designed by owner Brian Lee. From sharp turns to daring jumps, every moment was filled with excitement and intensity.
Each year, Brian makes better and better layouts. As he gains more experience, as he gets more feedback from the racers, he's definitely stepping up. So this is the most complex layout he's done to date. It's definitely a driver's track. Traction is always at a premium, so between being a very precise driving experience and lack of traction, it definitely makes for very close racing.
Obviously, I've been here before, and honestly, this layout is so much cooler. This jump has like no rhythm at all, but when you get it right, it's fun. This back section is just amazing. It's really nice to still have a straightaway, a very good track.
It's amazing. I wish they're gonna have more races here. Good competition today. Track is also, tricky with the layout and all that. You can't overpower. Great facility here, very convenient, not dependent on weather. I mean, this weekend was a little bit of a challenging on weather-wise, but where we are, still having fun.
The main event started with the Stadium Truck division, in addition to our only sportsman racer of the day, Matthew Snyder in the four-wheel drive Traxxas Slash. Early on, it was Ken W. in the Green Machine who landed awkwardly off the tabletop, allowing Snyder to skate by. Jack Benham, aka Captain Consistency, was the racer to beat in his yellow-wheeled Team Losi 22T. But the battle was on for second, and the young Snyder was fending off Ken through the rhythm section until the two got crossed up, and a fortunate spin gave Ken back his position in second. That incident gave Benham in first all the breathing room he needed to lock in and produce consistent laps, and he did just that, winning this race wire-to-wire with 98% consistency on his J-Concept Sprinter tires in the green compound and Proline Positrons up front.
It was a good run. I haven't ran that car in about a year. I really do miss running two-wheel drive stadium truck, but it ran really well. I had the setup I have on it. It's very stable. All I had to do was just drive at constant pace, and it was fine. I had the right tire package, and it was just pretty much keeping it between the pipes.
This was the first ever stadium truck race at an RRL event, and we look forward to many more to come. Next up was two-wheel drive short course in an 8-car main event. Jack Benham in his TLR 22 SCT 2.0 was also top qualifier here and looking for his first win at Insanity in this class. Look at Liam Ryan's truck get on the bike there. Wow! By lap 2, the top 4 started to separate from the rest of the field. Benham, Bonci, Post, and Crescitelli went around the rhythm section until Bonci bumped Benham off his line, and the young gun, Braden Bonci, in his Kioso SC6 got around to now lead the race. By lap 4, it was Post trying to reel in Bonci, but Bonci was staying in front throughout despite the pressure. Even a little bump didn't distract them by much. It was lap traffic that ultimately cost him some seconds here. This would have been a golden opportunity for Post if he didn't ram into that tire. The marshals didn't realize he was there. He made a second mistake down the straight, trying to peel out of there. Benham got by now for second place, and all of a sudden Bonci had a big lead.
In the main, basically, Braden and Brent were just a little faster. My truck felt good. It was just made 2 little mistakes, and those 2 mistakes were enough at the pace we're running at that you couldn't afford mistakes.
A lot of other people got into a bunch of crashes, I guess. I ended up being basically completely by myself for quite a while, so I was just trying to keep it clean. Towards the end, my truck started squealing whenever the suspension would compress, so I was trying to go as easy as possible because I know from carpet racing, the Kyosho two-wheel drive transmissions are a little wonky at times. I mean, I blow them up every once in a while, so.
After dealing with all sorts of gearbox issues in qualifying of my own, here I go in third place all of a sudden. The only highlight of my day lasted about 3 seconds before Brent got back into position and we got into each other. I got the worst end of that one. Brent got around. I would stumble in to finish in 6th place, a disaster. Pennsylvania's finest, Braden Bocci, would go on to win this race, his 3rd two-wheel drive short course win at Insanity. But his real test would come here in the mini Truggy division. This one started out with a whack. P-Word went flying into that tire. Bocci got around for 2nd place. We jump ahead to lap 9. Our leader, Crescitelli, was curving around the lap traffic while Bocci was pushing him out of the way in P-Word crisscross lap traffic to try to keep pace. A scary moment here for Crescitelli, the leader bumping the inside tubing. That allowed Bocci to try to creep in here on lap 11. Techno's Crescitelli now dealing with some lap traffic of his own. That cost him some time. Bocci now on the heels of his good friend off the track, Crescitelli. 1 and 2 now, lap 15 into 16, time winding down. This tight race would continue for a few laps. The yellow flag never came out there. Crescitelli whacked that car on the tabletop, and Ken W. made a somersault, but he collected the leader. That allowed Bocci to get by at least for a moment. Then Ken knocked Bocci off the line. Crescitelli pulled away. From bad to worse here, Bocci's on his lid, and that would do it for this one. Let's hear from Bocci about his reaction from that moment.
Yo, that was an insane battle, but at the end, we were coming through this section over here. I got the inside line on Garrett, and then all of a sudden, there's this other green car that's just a little wide to let Garrett go. Garrett comes through, and then I'm right behind him. I'm like on the inside of Garrett. The green guy spins out and goes right like this on my car and spins me into the wall, and I flip over. So
Garrett Crescitelli led all but 1 lap to secure his first ever mini Truggy win at Insanity. Our final race of the day was 4-wheel drive short course, an 8-car main event. And by the end of lap 1, our 1st and 2nd place drivers turned it over, leaving the door open for Kevin in 3rd place to take over the lead. Coming across your screen now, you see the blue-nosed and orange-nosed card of P-Word and Bocci respectively. These two were now battling out for 2nd place as Kevin was really setting the tempo. At lap 9, though, Bocci with a mistake. The marshal never saw him. That got P-Word all sorts of time. Kevin just putting his head down, getting these great laps in until lap 12, lap traffic. Our leader, Kevin, got crossed up with Jack Bonham over here at the carousel. And before you know it, P-Word pops out of there all of a sudden with the lead. He's up on the bike around the bend, 1 and 2 now dealing with lap traffic around the rhythm section, and there's carnage. That's Kevin rolling it over. P-Word now able to extend his lead, but now he's got to deal with friend of the channel, Aaron Lasher and Jack Bonham. About midway through this race, P-Word dealing with the lap traffic. Same with Kevin. They're both hitting Ken W. over the rhythm section now. Kevin rolls it over. Perhaps his line was thrown off from that lap traffic there. Lap 14. All P-Word has to do is curve around those few cars. That'll help him and give him all sorts of clean air. Our 2nd place driver, Kevin, in the soft stuff there. And look at this. A battle for 4th with Bonham. Aaron Lasher smacks the rhythm section. There are a lot of hard hits in this race. And right here, we're looking at a battle for 2nd. That's Bocci and Kevin. Bocci found a way to catch all the way up. Lap 18, P-Word gets stuck around the bend there. Won't hurt him that much because the 2nd place guys were battling it out. P-Word just has to really keep it clean. He has a healthy lead on the rest of the field. On our screen now, this is where the action was. Kevin and Braden Bocci in a really intense fight for 2nd place. Braden spun Kevin out a little bit there. No harm, no foul. We keep racing. Kevin, a lot of speed through these turning sections, but Braden makes a critical error over the rhythm section. Kevin gets around. Braden's trying to play catch up here. A little loose entering that turn. He rolls it over. Meanwhile, Bonham in 4th breaks down.
Not sure, lost power towards the end. I suspect that my ESC fan may have cut out, which in that case the ESC will thermal itself because I have a higher limit purposely to allow more leeway, but I believe it may have cut out.
Oh, it feels great. I wasn't expecting to, even do well today because I don't run this as much, but definitely good to have that win and kept that lead.
P-Word checked out with this one, and one last send for Braden, but it wasn't enough. He'll have to settle for 3rd, Kevin to 2nd.
Over the qualifiers, I figured out the track. It was a matter of minimizing the mistakes and try to be good in the middle and also be patient with traffic. That really kind of gave me that lead back, is be patient with the traffic. This is real off-road, which is really good. Have to really pay attention to the groove or where the traction is and not overdrive. Thank you to my sponsors, Techno RC. They've been really good to me. The cars have been amazing. Ultimate Racing beats RC. Also thanks to LCRC, who has been really providing us good racing place.
Special thanks always to Team Losi and most importantly to J Concepts. Keeps on making great short course tires, and I'll keep on saying it over and over again, we need the relapse or rehabs for short course and possibly mini Truggy for stadium trucks too. But definitely we need short course.
I gotta thank RRL, God, my parents, Top 3 RC, Coyote Show. Not that they really sponsor me right now.
And there you have it, folks. Our RC car truck race and Insanity Racetrack was a thrilling adventure from start to finish. Congratulations to our winners and all the drivers who participated in this epic event. Thanks for tuning in to our action-packed video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting content. Until next time, keep the fun and excitement alive on and off the track. See you in the next video.